Hello, it's Talk to Me Tuesday for Tuesday the 17th of January. And I also changed my video cam, so let me know if you see any changes in the quality of the video. I have a different background today because this is my first UFO and probably the oldest one I had lying in my drawers. As I told you in the other video last week, it's a block of the month. It was called My Friend the Tree, and it was a free project for 2002 by Claudia Hasenbach on her website. And they were 12 trees. If I move this way, you can see all of them. You had 12 different trees. I made lots of changes in this one, and I stopped doing it because I got stuck with this stupid tree down here, the one with the fruit, because I decided I wanted the trees to follow the seasons. So starting from January, this is the first tree of the season without any leaves. February it's still empty, the only one missing. January, February, March, where you have the first thunderstorms during the beginning of spring. March, April with the flowers, and so on. April, May, June, sorry, forgetting the name of the months in English. June, July, here I wanted some trees that had some fruit on them, and I just couldn't find a fabric that was good for it, because I wanted fruit, but a small scale of fruit, so it wouldn't turn out non-realistic. And I never found one that was really what I liked. I can't say I love this one, but it suits its purpose, and I'm really fed up of it and I want to finish it. So this is June, then there's August with the olive tree, September with the first pumpkins down here, September, October, and it's beginning the autumn season, so the leaves are turning red. November, you've got the Day of the Dead with the cypresses, that are the trees that you usually find also in cemeteries, and also the sky is turning a gray color. November, December, here's the end of it, and depending on what I'll do in the end with these trees, I'll put some beads to resemble the Christmas lights on the December tree or not. It just depends from what I'll do with them. Most of the other ladies that made this project, this is always the stupid month, most of the ladies that made this project just placed them all one side by side, and it came out something like this. But I wanted something different because I wanted the seasons to churn around, so something like a clock. And I thought of a sun in the middle for the seasons, but then there was lots of empty space and I kept grumbling, never knowing what to do. So just when I place them on the wall now, I realized that maybe I could put them in a different way, because I've got two big wardrobes in my room and there's a space in the center, and we placed some pieces of wood like library, but it's always full of various stuff that's not particularly nice to see. So if I put them one after the other, making a very long and thin stripe, it should be the perfect size with a little bit of border to fill this space. It's 3 meters, and if I'm not mistaken, the wardrobe should be 3 meters. 280 maybe. I'll have to see, but this is a good idea. I just had it and I'm very happy of it. So this is my UFO, and during this weekend I made these 3. This one, the cypress, and I really like the choice of the fabric for the background. The terrible tree with the cherries, and the olive tree. Oops. This one here. And the third one. These are the one I made this week, and I'm very happy that I finally got to do them. And the other thing I've made this week, it's the 4th block of the month of the Tababoom, and that's Pungolo, and it's the sword that Bilbo uses. And by the way, I'm reading again the book while sewing that, so I'm keeping up to date. And that turned out well. I like it very much. It was a very nice block to do. I made it in I think an hour. Really, it went very fast. And I like seeing all the different backgrounds. It turns out very nice with all the backgrounds. And this is it for what I've been doing this week. But I wanted to show you something my mother's been doing, because the video would be short this time, and so I have time to show you something else. So this is her Korak. Here it is. There. I hope you see all of it. It's turning out very nice, and she's particularly happy of the border because she's drawn it by herself. And there's one on the bottom. I have to turn it around to show you. One on the top and one on the bottom. Here it is. It's like a ribbon turning on itself, and it really stands out. So this is her Korak. It's not ended, and she still has no idea how big it will be. But this is how it's turning out now. And her the quilt she finished last week, the one I was showing you on the floor. And it's this one here. I haven't got place to show it to you better, I'm sorry. And she doesn't like it at all. I can't see why, because the colors are gorgeous. It's a nice size. Here are the part of the earth tones. I think these were all strips coming from some collection, but I can't remember the name of it. I can ask her. I really like it, but she's not happy with it at all, unluckily. Oh, besides, it's as always a fleece. And this is all for this week, except one thing I have to show you. I really want to show you, and they are these, because my friend Pina has done them, and they are so nice. The fabric is from IKEA, and she made it for our small quilting group. And this is a zippy strippy. It's lined. It's a very nice size for the bag. And this is a wonderful small, here it is, a really cute small holder for your block. And it also has a very nice pen here that I think it's in my bag because it fell down before. And it's really well made, and she made it for our friends. I really like it, and I wanted to thank you to show you how nice it is. And this is all for this week, and I hope you have a nice week as always, and we'll see us next week. Goodbye! So as I'm here, I'll show you a couple of things that I embroidered lots of years ago. This is one of them. This one was made in 1998 through 2000. Took me a long time, even because I left it and took it up more times than I could remember. And it's from the Precious Moments pattern, and it was called Noah's Ark. I've made lots of small changes and improvements, and the jellyfishes are in a glow-in-the-dark thread, while all the seeds are done in metallic thread, and the lamps are with some kind of a woolly one. And then I remember, oh yes, that here the DMC changed slightly the color of this brownish color for the hippos. So I have half a hippo of one color and half of the other, but I decided that they were moving in the mud, and so this is why they were half dirty. And this is another nice thing that I had on my bed since 1998 when I finished it. And I think it was a kit this time. It's a poem. It was signed Chief Seattle, and it's called The Web of Life. Humankind has not woven the web of life. We are but one thread within it. Whatever we do to the web, we do to ourselves. All things are bound together, all things connect. I really like the phrase of this, so it's been on my bed since then. And with this I finish really this time, and so goodbye, and we'll see us next time.